Oh my god, are you guys seeing what I'm seeing? Like, this came as a shock to me. I know this trailer came out yesterday. I paid it no attention because I didn't realize what it was. Like, I wasn't paying attention to the title. Like, I saw Black Myth and I didn't realize they were talking about Wukong. I had no idea, no clue whatsoever. Now, for those of you that don't know who Sun Wukong is, he's a legendary figure, I guess, in Chinese mythology or storytelling. Originally, Sun Wukong was seen in a book, I think it was. It's been adapted into so many things I've lost track, but I think it was originally like a Chinese novel about the Monkey King. And you know that's what this game is based on. It's based on Sun Wukong, who, fun fact, is who Goku is based off. Son Goku from the Dragon Ball Z series was based off this character, and there's been so many adaptations and characters that are based off of the Monkey King. The Monkey King is a legendary figure. Now, I don't know who is developing this game. All I know is that it is a indie developer that are doing it. An indie developer has put this together, and I am always under the impression that indie developers are working on a very, very strict budget. They don't have as many resources as these massive studios like Naughty Dog or whoever have these giant resources that these studios have. Indie developers don't usually have that, and yet this looks like one of the most beautiful looking games ever. And the quality on this video doesn't even do it justice. Like, I've seen it uploaded in like 4K or whatever. It looks absolutely incredible. Not only that, the gameplay looks like it is everything that I want in an action RPG game. Like, this is exactly what I would look for in an action RPG. And also, kind of fanboying right now, I am a huge fan of Journey to the West. I'm a huge fan of everything to do with that. Everything that has been inspired by Journey to the West, everything about the Monkey King, all the films that have come out in China about it. I am a huge fan of that medium. And so I am hoping that this game is everything that I think it's going to be. I won't speak too soon because, as I said, there's been games where I've been really, really hyped about them, and then they've turned out to be not as good as I want them to be. But the fact that an indie developer is doing up this game, it's just like, yo, like, this is some serious lightning in a bottle kind shit. Like, it looks so good. I can't even stress. Now, if you don't know much about Journey to the West, I would suggest, you could even watch Monkey Magic on YouTube, which is a really, really old Chinese series. There's so many things you could watch to give you an idea of who the Monkey King was. So many pieces of media. Just look into yourself. Just look into Journey to the West. But this game just looks like the whole 13 minutes. Now, I've got a whole lot of nothing when it comes to attention span. My attention span is in the toilet. So when I saw 13-minute gameplay, I was like, do I want to watch this? Even though it said Wukong in it, I was like, I don't know if I want to see this. I can't be bothered. I turned it on. I was like, alright, let's see where this goes. I did not want to turn it off. I did not want it to end. I was so impressed. Whoever is developing this game, please put this on PlayStation 5. I would like to sit down and play it on my PlayStation. I would love to stream something like this. I haven't been this excited for a game in a long time. Like, I get excited for games, like I got excited for Ghost of Tsushima Legends because I'm looking forward to playing with my friends, but this looks amazing. Like, it looks amazing. It's based on something that I love. I hope people can like do a bit of research into it if they're not aware of what the Monkey King is. It looks so good. I'm flabbergasted. And the one thing that I picked up from this trailer that I don't know if people picked up on it was, in Ghost of Tsushima, in Batman, in Shadow of Mordor, in like all of these games where loads of enemies attack you at one time, there's always this thing where they sort of stand around and look at you. I want you to pay attention to what is happening here. Nobody is standing around and looking at the character you're controlling. They are all attacking at the same time. And it looks like there's going to be an element of skill to it. It's not just going to be mashing buttons here and there and whatnot. It might be, but it doesn't look like that to me. But I just love the fact that everyone is attacking him at the same time. That's a big deal to me. One of my biggest complaints about action games is that when you get into a big crowd of enemies, they kind of stand around looking at you like the old martial arts films. You know, when everyone would attack Bruce Lee at the same time and he would stand there and some guy would like watch his friend get beaten up and then jump in. Like, I don't want that. It's okay in the cinema. I love Bruce Lee films, don't get me wrong. But when I'm playing a game, I want it to be as intense as possible. Now they could be playing on the very hardest difficulty here to like make it look more impressive. I don't know. There's loads of things that I can't really comment on right now because there's only 13 minutes worth of gameplay. But even this like werewolf looking creature that attacked him and you get into this boss fight, the boss fight looks interesting. It doesn't look like these quick time nonsense battles that you get in these games these days from developers that are too lazy to make an interesting boss battle. The abilities of this character, I'm assuming this is the Monkey King you're controlling, it all looks so good. Like the whole trailer got me hyped. There was enough here for me to say, if this is all you release of the game, if this is all I get to see of this game, you've got my money. You have my money. No doubt about it. This was enough. This was enough to sell me on this game. It looks absolutely fantastic. I can't stress it enough. There's actually, I want to do a gameplay breakdown of this trailer, but you know what? Just go and watch it for yourself. There's some really cool elements in it. There's cool stealth elements in this trailer. Not even a trailer, it's just a game. It's 13 minutes of gameplay. There's a cool boss battle. There's like a good, I guess you would call, like not a horde, but he gets attacked by bear people or like fox samurai. There's really cool designs, like the characters are designed really well. There's a giant in it. There's so many references to Journey of the West in this 13 minutes of gameplay, aside from the fact that obviously it's the Monkey King you're controlling. There's so many things in here, like his abilities, that you're like, yeah, I've seen this somewhere before, and it looks like they have done it justice. So I'm hoping that whoever the developer is, they get to finish this project. You know, this isn't the first time I've got really hyped over a game and it's not come to fruition, like PT. I'm hoping that this isn't one of those situations where everyone is really hyped over it and then it never appears. I want it to see the light of day, and I can't say enough good things about this 30-minute gameplay trailer or reveal. Even down to the graphics, like the graphics it's stunning. It looks stunning. I know that's kind of a redundant thing to say in this generation of games because we live in a time where everything looks good. Unreal Engine 5 is going to make everything look sick, but still it's an indie developer. This isn't Capcom, this ain't Sega, this ain't Naughty Dog, this ain't Microsoft, this ain't none of them. I don't know who the indie developer is. I didn't look into it, probably should, but it's none of those big studios. This is an indie developer and this game looks better than most action games I've seen for a long time. And the best thing is that I swear I've seen him transform into like 3 or 4 things in 13 minutes. And I'm willing to bet that's not the extent of it. I'm willing to bet there's a lot more to what's going on here. And do you know what? As the gameplay trailer kept going and going, I just kept getting more and more hype. I was like, do you know what? I've watched it 3 or 4 times now. I've watched it 3 or 4 times. That's how impressed I was with it. So if you haven't seen the full thing, I mean, you've seen part of it here, but if you haven't seen the full thing, definitely go and check it out. I really want to see more from this. I hope this isn't one of those projects like PT that gets swept under the rug. I hope that it comes to fruition, it comes out on next gen consoles, because I've wanted a Journey to the West kind of game for a long time, and this is looking pretty sick. So whoever the developers are out there, you have my blessing, you have my all my goodwill. Get this shit done. I want this shit in my house. It looks brilliant. This could be the game of all games. Maybe I'm going too far. Let's let things build up, but I'm pretty hyped for it. It looks fucking sick. That's all I gotta say about that, guys. Thanks so much for watching the videos. If this game comes out, I will be streaming it. 100% this will get a full stream on my channel. But until next time, guys, take good care of yourselves, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.